Hi you guys, it's me, KK. Sorry for my little bouncing camera. But oh, it is sunny London. We are having a summer this year, which is just remarkable. This is like going on week 2 for beautiful weather, and I'm loving it. Loving it. And last weekend I was stuck in doing my report, so I got that in for uni, so that was cool. So now I still got stuff to do, but I do have time to go out and have some fun, and I'm going to go to Oliver's boat barbecue party thingy. So that's going to be fun in the next 2 hours. I'm supposed to be there at 5:30. But I wanted to drop you this because it's not about barbecue. It's not about good weather. It's about texting and giving up text panties. Y'all, I don't give up the text panties. And I'm going to tell you, don't give up the text panties because it's just like a new game men play. You know, they get your phone number. It used to be guys get your phone number and they, damn near stressed out to call you. These days, they get your phone number, a few hellos, a few compliments, and before you know it, they just swooping on in there talking text nasty. I'm like, seriously? Like, really? Already. And the thing is, it's not limited to the young men. It is really not limited to the young men. We're talking about 30-something-year-old men, 40-something-year-old men, and dare I say it, but 50-something-year-old men too. Okay? They take it right there, and I just think it's nasty. It's like if I give you my number, must have been a little something, an exchange we had that made me feel comfortable to give you my number. That means call me. That means let's have a phone conversation. It doesn't mean start texting me and telling me, oh, you're hot and you're this and that and the other. Okay, a little compliment, that's cool, but I'm always weary when you start talking about how hot I am or you rock, certain things. So then I'm just kind of like listening and I'm keeping things light on my end and I'm just like paying attention to him, right? So this is what happens to me the other day. The exchange of phone numbers, the texting the following day, the agreement to meet today to have a coffee in the afternoon because he was wondering when I was going to go back to the club that he's a member of and I happen to be a member of too. Well, I'm not going to the club because I got my boot on. You see, that's where my foot is fractured, so I'm not trying to get going out all the time beyond, the neighborhood or school. Anyway, so here comes the text. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, his texter he's trying to like guide the text conversation into the sexy thing. And I'm clocking it and I'm thinking there's no way, I'm going to go there with this stranger because at the end of the day, he's a stranger. I'm a stranger to him. We don't know each other. Either just these are two phones that are connecting like that. And I'm on one end and he's on one end and I just met him. Do I remember every detail about his face? No, he had a baseball cap on, whatever. So, don't know him. And he wants me to give him the text panties. He asked me, so what were you thinking when I crossed your mind? I wasn't thinking a damn thing. I was thinking, hey, it'd be nice to see you. I'm so not a prude. Anybody that knows me, they know I am so not a prude. They know that I have had my wild days and, I'm a character as such, you know what I mean? But I do respect myself and everybody knows that too. But these men out here these days, and women too, people are just hiding behind technology. Technology. They're saying what their carnal desires are. They're putting it out there like really, really quickly. And there's a danger there because there's this false sense of security there. And that false sense of security causes you to then meet that person and then probably be really quickly intimate with that person without having really any knowledge of who they are, their history, or what have you. And there's some people who's just fantastic with the wording. use of language. They're very good at it. They can write. They're very, well written. They can speak well, write well, communicate, eloquently. And you get one of them or a few of those, and before you know it, you're sleeping with this one, that one, and the other. And they're going to dump you. They're going to dump you because they would just they got the text panties really quickly. And then you guys met up, and more than likely on that night, first meeting, they got up in there. Because you're familiar with his words. So now he's saying them in person, and it's all exciting and everything like that. And you're thinking, well, we've been connecting for days on text and everything. I can't believe he just has, now we did it, and now he's not around. Because there's somebody else he's probably getting the text panties from. So why is he going to stick around with you when he could just keep getting the text panties from here and there? And then after get the text panties, then get the real panties, and then he gets on to the next. I mean, it's kind of nasty. It's kind of nasty when you give it thought, I say don't give up the text panties, you guys. Don't give up the text panties so soon. I mean, really, like, it is kind of like, that's intimacy. No matter how you slice it, that's a certain amount of intimacy that you're giving up. And, and if you're being graphic, and if you're really saying who you are and what you like and how you like it done and what you're wearing and everything, you're really exposing yourself. And then you don't know who these guys know. If they're in your circle or your Facebook friends, you don't know your reputation, what he's going to say about you, And there's some nice guys out there as well, where there's chicks who just completely lead you there because she's, there's like for every one guy, there's like 12 women in London, something like that I read. Could be wrong. If you know the statistics, let me know. But she could just be trying to, collect as many bees as she can. And you could wind up feeling used too. Men feel used. Men get used by women. Women just, out to get what they want, get that free meal, dine out, go out for £100, £150 meal and give up the cookies, and then off they go. And it's just this weird exchange. It's just like, women are playing themselves as like whores, like, cheap. And for dinner, dinner and dancing, club, drinking some champagne. I buy my own damn champagne. Buy my own dinner. Buy your own dinner. Buy your own damn champagne. Shit. If you can't afford no champagne and you want to drink champagne, stay your ass at home until you can. Buy yourself a cheap cocktail, cheap glass of wine. Buy yourself. Respect yourself. Don't have them just respecting you. We are living in those times. I'm just going to accept it. We are living in those times. So you got to be wise. You got to be wise. And don't get it twisted. I have not been wise in the past, okay? But I'm saying now, it's too many giving it up. Too many giving it up. Maybe some women are frustrated that they don't got a man, so then they go this route and they think that's the way to do it, when at the end of the day, it is not. Hold it back. And I'm not going to give you a time limit. I'm not going to say 3 months, 3 weeks. Make sure you find out he loves you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't give up the text panties, because you might wind up being in a situation where you feel forced into giving up the real panties because you didn't already gave the text panties, and then you're going to wind up being sad and lonely and upset and hating yourself for yet again going there when you didn't really want to. Yeah, and I'm not talking about like somebody taking advantage of you, but don't put yourself out there. Don't give them damn sex panties. Anyways, y'all, that's my little rant about the sex panties. Subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you soon. Yep. Peace out.